Okay, Dad, phone me back in 1 minute. Phone me back in 1 minute.
Right.
Phone me back in 1 minute. I'm just setting up, like, 2 seconds. Right, what I'll do, right, is this. No, not yet. Which button? Is it the one with the blue light next to it?
It's working. I think it's recording there now.
It's recording.
Yeah, that's okay then. Testing. Can I have some sound on this, please? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. As you may know, my name is Lindsay Dodd.
Lindsay what?
Lindsay Dodd, LINDSAYDODD. I only came here because a friend of mine on Facebook said that there was an event going on in Pudsey. And when I realised that it was in a Wesleyan chapel, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to come.
Yeah.
And the last time I stood in a chapel, well, it was a long time ago. I've been drinking Red Bull. I've had about 16 cappuccinos today, about 20 cigarettes.
You've got an addictive personality.
I have got an addictive personality, and I'm a blatant self-fucking publicist. I think...
I like chicken sandwiches.
Do you like chicken sandwiches?
No, I'm just saying that.
All right, okay.
I like chicken sandwiches.
I want to tell you about the first time I stood up in a fucking church and sang. I had a terrible stammer when I was a kid, and even today I struggle to say the word hospital.
Yeah.
But I got over it by singing. And they let me sing as a boy soprano in a church, and I sang, "The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown." And the thing was, in the front row of the chapel was my grandmother. And she had tears of joy and ecstasy running down her face. And it looked to me like she was wetting her knickers. And I thought, if I stare too much at her, I would wet my knickers too. So I gave a slight hiccup and continued with, "The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown." And then I went to university. I should point out that my mum and dad met when they were working at the same coal mine. Rumour has it that my mother worked in the office and my dad worked on the coalface. But I know, my mum, being my mum, that she went down every now and again to help my father find the soap. Because we were lucky. We had an inside toilet and we had a bath upstairs. We had a coal fire to heat the water. Some people weren't that lucky. They had to do with a tin bath in front of the fire. But I got to university. And then, well, I broke the world record for walking backwards. I walked 54 fucking miles from Leeds to Ingleton and got not only in the Guinness Book of Records, not only did I raise money for charity, but I got a fucking Blue Peter fucking badge. Not only that, but it was in the Guinness Book of Records for 2 consecutive years. Then some cunt walked around a track and beat my record by about 10 feet. So I thought, fuck you, I'll challenge you to a race. And the fucker turned up to get on Blue Peter, which was the second time I've got on Blue Peter, and I kicked the fucking dog called Shep whilst I was walking around the car park outside the BBC. And I thought, how fucking cool is that? So then, like the fucking twat I am, I decided I was going to make more fucking money for charity, and I walked fucking 80 fucking miles from Leeds to fucking Kendal. Have you ever been up the A65? It's a fucking long road. And all of my mates got pissed because you had to have the record established by a group of independent witnesses. So they pushed a fucking surveyor's wheel walking forwards, and they kept me amused, they kept my feet in good working order, and they fed me with rice pudding and blackcurrant. I'm a puff. I like young men. And I like to fuck them senseless. And you know what? They get a lot out of it too. And I have some catamites. I have a cacophony of catamites. And I bet you don't know what that means. So you're going to have to look that fucking word up on fucking Wikipedia.
It means booty calls.
It means a young fucking lad. Kept for homosexual purposes. And it's even better when you have a fucking catamite in your shower. Cause I'm so fucking posh, my shower fits 3. With room for a 4th, if anybody wants to come round after the show. We can fit 5 in, if anyone wants to lie down beneath us. We could even have a 6 in, who could be standing there with a fucking video camera filming us. But I still consider myself to be working class. And you should know that I've been pissed all fucking week because I'm 55 years old. And when I consider the abuse that I've hurled in the direction of my body, I'm fucking lucky to be alive. In fact, I'm fucking lucky to be here because I, this afternoon, was in a secure fucking mental fucking unit called the Newsham Centre, which is a loony bin. It's a euphemism, and it's conveniently placed round the back of a hospital, and you can't fucking see it from the main road. Which is exactly the same as the loony bins were when they were called mental institutions in the Victorian era. So nothing fucking much has changed, has it? Yeah, puffs are still treated with the respect that they deserve. We're just vampires. We suck the life out of young men and make them into old queens like me. That is what I do for a living. Oh! And along the way, I got BAFTA fucking nominated. And that was for going to fucking Siberia to film fucking reindeer herders. And, you know, it was quite exciting. Temperatures minus 40. But it was quite nice in spring. I got paid 700 quid a week for picking blueberries and mixing it with reindeer milk. It was the most expensive fucking milkshake I've ever got paid for. Oh, what else have I done? I've been to Chernobyl or near there. I've hung from a helicopter at 16,000 feet by my fingertips. And I thought, why don't I just fucking let go? Because knowing my luck, I would fall down through the air, flying, 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 flying. And I'd land on the canopy, and I'd change in the fucking gorilla. And I'd land next to David fucking Attenborough, and he'd say, wank me up, please. Actually, I ring David Attenborough up. The last time I rang him up, it was to complain about swine flu being propaganda. But I was getting steadily pissed because it was approaching my birthday. And do you know what I found growing beneath me as I was lying in the sun? 2 fucking magic fucking mushrooms. Psilocybin, darling. So I shoved them into my gob, got off my tits. I'd left a message on Sir David, I call him Dave. I left a message on his answer phone, and he called me back. And when he called me back, I was so off my tits, I couldn't remember why I called him up in the first place.